My mother was very special. She was just very kind and loving and warm. She possessed a great strength, an inner strength. She endured a lot of hardship and a lot of illness and a lot of suffering, and yet still maintained a positive attitude. I see really how special she was to endure all that she did and yet maintain her positivity and her outlook on life.
She never talked about her problems ever. I never remember her talking about pain that she was in. She was always talking about what was going on with us, and she was always making jokes.
This building is being donated by a donor who grew up as a single-parent kid. Says, I went through so much pain in my life. All I want to do now is change the world. I want to change other kids' lives.
There's a certain program called My Extended Family for children who are single-parented. It basically helps the kids think it's not only bad to be divorced. Some stuff are good in divorce.
My name is Simi Goldberg. I'm a big sister in the My Extended Family program, which basically means that I get to know a girl and get to do homework with her and do activities with her and form a real relationship with this girl.
My name is Ellie Gross. I'm 16 years old, and I joined My Extended Family about a year and a half ago. Probably one of the best decisions I ever made in my life.
My name is Elisa Katz, and basically what I do for My Extended Family is really just volunteer to be a driver. I have my typicals that I drive home, and I really get to share relationships and stories with them, and I love when they come in and tell me, oh, remember what I told you before, like last week? Well, guess what? This and this happened, and this and this happened.
A few weeks ago, Rabbi Pollock did a project making like these type of ice cream things, I thought, which was really fun. And he had a great idea of like saying like, before you put on like a topping or whatever onto your ice cream, you have to say what you're thankful for. One thing all the kids all said, I'm so thankful that I get to come to My Extended Family every Monday night and just, be with you guys, be with Rabbi Jonathan, be with Rabbi Vigler, be with Rabbi Pollock, and just have the best time. I don't think I could do that anywhere else.
I enjoy the fact that I could give a little bit of myself to some others that really need a little bit more.
The mitzvahs you get here by coming to My Extended Family are probably of my highest mitzvahs that I will ever get in my entire life.
It's nice to just forget about yourself. Forget about what happened that day of school with your friends. You just focus on someone else and focus on their needs, and giving to someone else, it makes you a better person in the long run.
I think in some ways naming a building after her is a little bit ironic, and I think she would get a good laugh at it because she was very much in the background and very much not seeking attention, and I think it's something that you would find slightly hilarious.
I grew up in a divorced home, and I didn't have the same kinds of support that such an organization provides kids. The money that we give today really paves the way forward for their entire life. We don't have to pay for therapy later. I think I would be a different individual today had I had that.
I grew up, my mother was handicapped, and it was a struggle for me and for my family. With this organization, we're helping kids that also need help, that have struggled. And so there was a lot of meaning to me and for my husband as well, for us to be involved in this charity, and for my mom and her legacy and her love of children to be passed on now.